is going to be slightly different than other talks here. I'll start with this. Preparing my short discussion here today, I faced a challenge. And the challenge was, how do I convey the message that I'm about to give you just using my voice in your ears, just using spoken language. I would like to analyze this question, the very question that I just asked. And this is something that Jeff actually asked us speakers to avoid, if possible, the usage of PowerPoint, of other visual aids, just to use what he called PowerPoint-free zone as much as possible. And remember my first question, I asked, how do I convey this message using only my voice and your ears? So in this first question, I didn't mention the option of using the PowerPoint. I didn't mention the option of using visual aids. I mentioned what exists here, which is, again, my voice and your ears. So this is the very essence of positive talking, mentioning the things that exist, that we can see, that we can grasp, that we can take in our hands, and avoiding, wherever possible, the void. So if I have used, in my question, the option of PowerPoint, you would have been somehow disappointed. Well, perhaps this guy has very good pictures and slides that he hides from us, and we are now missing something, and we're just going to hear a very dull lecture. So by eliminating this and focusing on what exists, well, I actually just opened my cards now, but by eliminating these visual aids, I just focus your ears on what I'm going to talk about. So I'd like to give you an example of daily usage of positive talking or positive language. How many of you are parents of children? Great.
How many of your parents have children?
Parents. Oh, yeah, that's children. It's actually the same. Sorry for my this mistake. I think you are the only one who got it wrong. So this is something that happens quite a lot. You give your child a glass of water or juice, and he takes it in his, sometimes trembling hands, and this is done over a very valuable carpet. And the first thing you want to say is just beware not to spill any of the water or the juice. Now just by saying, giving him the opportunity to spill something, it exists now. He never thought about spilling the water, but now spilling has become an opportunity. Instead, what most psychologists usually encourage you to say is, just keep the water either in the glass or in your mouth and have the carpet dry as you can. Okay? So now, the option of spilling the water is only in your head. If it does happen, okay, it's always a 50-50 chance that it will happen. If it does happen, you have a means to educate the child. So this is something that it's very easy for me to talk with you about, but trying to exercise it in daily behavior is quite difficult. And how about adults? How about us? In our spoken language, we usually, as far as I can see in my surroundings, we usually do engage our language with no and impossible. Just heard something like this in the former talk. The use of un something, instead of looking at things that do exist and that we can set our focus about. And I would like to give you an example of this. Let me just find it here. Mother Teresa, Nobel Prize winner, was once asked why wasn't she ever demonstrating against war? And the answer was, quote, "I will never do that, but as soon as you have a pro-peace rally, I'll be there." So just focus on what you can do and what you can grasp and what the things that exist, and by eliminating the void, you will also see the existence of things. So what I encourage here is courage. The courage to stand for things, to stand for your thought, to stand for saying maybe there is a small chance or a large chance of an Israeli company being a Google or Apple or Nokia, okay, which is still one of the world's largest companies. And you need courage for that. And I would like to retrospect my own speech right now, my own words. If I would go a few minutes back and try to analyze everything that I said, I have tried as much as possible to avoid impossible. Instead of saying it's not easy, I said it's difficult. And I would like to give you some benefit for the essence of this conference. Using a positive language eliminates quite a lot of words, which actually saves you characters in your next tweet. So you when you're going to say something and focus on things that exist, that you can grasp, you will see that you have shorter tweets. And this will also save you. So I'm actually quite done. I thank you very much. And if you have questions,
just to add, don't go anywhere though. Just to add to what you were saying though, as far as the positive side. So how many people here follow me on Twitter? I'm just curious. All right. So one of the things I try to do every day is I try to say something. Like one of my favorite sayings is, "Every day we have another chance to make a difference." And one of the reasons why I say that is to remind myself. But I think I fully believe that what we're having is a chance to connect with people. And how many people here, by the way, when they're on Twitter, are actually having conversations with people? Right? So it's not just broadcasting a message or something. And I think the ability to actually have a conversation, engage. I mean, one of the things that I've discovered over the years is when I'm tweeting, I'm not actually writing, and I'm not really reading. I'm hearing and I'm speaking. And I think that if you speak positively, you can affect things. And what we've discovered, what I've discovered, is that the world's different now because the people's voices are being heard, and those voices being heard are actually affecting change in a very big way. And I just encourage each and every one of you to be positive in what you say, because you never know who's going to amplify your words. Because one of the differences about Twitter than other platforms we've seen is that randomly you have your voice is repeated, and you don't know who's going to take your voice and share it with their friends. And that you have a stage and you have a platform that can affect change and inspire people around the world. And so I just wanted to thank you for coming and for encouraging positive talks. And if you have any shared positive tweets you want to share us, please tweet it out to us. And what is your Twitter name? So people, if they have any questions, they can send it to you.
it's my name, Tal Yaniv, one word.
Tal Yaniv. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.